Hey boys and girls, I am in London now, obviously, but I'm making this video. I made this video before I went to London to kind of help you with multiplying fractions, because I know it's a little bit confusing. So this is a video that's going to help you with today's lesson. And it's an example that you might have seen already. So Benny has 3/4 of an acre of land. That's less than a whole acre, right? 3/4 of an acre is less than 1 acre. He uses 1/3 of his land to grow corn. So he uses 1/3 of 3/4. Off the top of my head, I know when of means multiply. So I'm going to be doing basically 1/3 of his land, so it's 1/3 of, 1/3 of means times, of 3/4. And I know anytime you multiply a fraction by a fraction, the product's going to get smaller because you're finding a third of 3/4. So Benny's corn is going to be less than 3/4. It's going to be, in fact, it's going to be 1/3 of 3/4. The product's going to be small, much smaller than 3/4. There's a few ways you could solve this problem. One is the array method that I taught you before I left for London. Let's do that right now. So watch. This is 1 acre of land. But Benny doesn't own an acre of land. He only owns 3/4 of an acre. So let's draw 3/4. Watch what I do. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. So I'm going to shade in with orange 3/4 of the land, because that's what Benny owns. Hopefully you can see the orange on your screen. He owns 3/4 of an acre. He doesn't even own an acre. He owns 3/4 of an acre. In his land, the 3/4, 1/3 of that, 1/3 of that is used to grow corn. So let's take his 3/4 and let's divide it into thirds. And let's put a couple dots on the 1/3. So this is not really his land anyway. So of the 3/4, 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out of 12 is corn. So the answer, you can't really see that 3/12 there. 3/12 is the fraction that is the corn, because we took 3/4, we divided it into thirds, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. This amount is what is used for corn. This amount here is used for not corn. So 3 out of 12, because remember, we got to take it out of the entire one whole. We took 3/4, we divided it into thirds. We had 3 out of 12 acres used for corn, because we found 1/3 of 3/4. That is the array method. We could also do this like a fraction bar. And that's one whole acre. Let's divide that into fourths. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. We can shade that in orange. That is 3/4. We want to find 1/3 of that. That right there is 1/3 of 3/4. If we continued all the way, we would see that we have 1, 2, 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, which is the same as 1/4 of an acre. So we get the same answer. So 1/3 of 3/4 equals 3/12, which is equivalent to 1/4 of an acre. Hopefully this tutorial is helpful for you, and I know you'll do a great job today in your workbook. So do a great job, boys and girls.